Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Uh, my name is Dirang Permata Gusti. I come from Tanjung Priok University, Pontianak, Indonesia. I try to presentation my research result of finding with the title about credit caution and finance, a mixed method investigation into the interplay of eligibility and risk aversion in investment choice. So the The introduction of this research is trying to explore the gap between financial literacy into the investment decision. Okay? There is a gap between financial literacy into the uh, investment decision with uh, the model contribution using risk aversion and periodicity as the moderation variable. Okay? Risk aversion and periodicity as the moderation variable try to strengthen the relationship between investment decision to the decision between translation into the investment decision. So, for the phenomena of the research, it's the huge uh, illegal company in Indonesia that, according to the data from the Financial Service Authority of the Republic of Indonesia, revealed the following investment rules from 2017 to 2023. 103.9 trillion rupiah. This is a huge money from investor or was investor in Indonesia, uh, especially for the illegal company source and the other instant investment. For the research network, this research trying to design, namely sequential explanatory approach, began with quantitative parts followed by qualitative parts to provide a deeper explanation of the initial finding. So, for the quantitative phase, data collected through a survey of 267 respondents and analyzed by structural equation modeling with small PRS software to identify the relationship between each variable. For the qualitative parts, uh, involved in-depth interview with 5 informants selected by based on the result of the quantitative analysis. So this is for the key informant of this research. And then for the data integration between quantitative and qualitative, you can see the contention results regarding hypothesis decision and the qualitative result. So for the quantitative discussion, this is for the model fit and quality in table of the data. And this is for the indicator loading and post loading table. For the financial equations, 9 questionnaire. And for the risk aversion, it's only 4 questionnaire. For the investment decision, 9 questionnaire, and periodicity, 9 questionnaire. For the risk aversion variable, the item with the code is 5 questionnaire have to be removed because the loading factor value below 0.5. Okay, loading factor is under 0.5, it should be removed from the data analysis. Okay, for the latent variable coefficient, this is for the R square, adjusted R square, composite reliability, number alpha, average file extracted, and VIR. You can see on your screen. For the respondent category, gender, age, education, and income, this research dominated by women with 55%, continued by men 45%. Okay, so this is women 55 or 202 respondents, and followed by men 165 and 165 respondents. For the age of the respondents, dominated by 18 to 25 years old respondent, 65.7%, and followed by 26 to 30 respondent of age is 19.2%. For the education category, dominated by bachelor degree, 50.4%, and diploma 15%, and for the postgraduate students 2.7 and 0.3%. For the income, there are between 1 to 5 million rupiah, 170 respondents, and followed by 5 to 10 million rupiah. Then less than 1 million rupiah is 37.6%. This is for the respondent origin table. You can see for the West Java is 20.4%, East Java 14.2%, Central Java 11.7%, and Jakarta 7.1%. So this is dominated respondent from West Java, East Java, Central Java, and Jakarta. For the investment experience table, experience under 1 years 62.9%, and followed by 1 to 5%. 1 to 5 years experience contain 28.6%. So data, this research dominated by investment experience under 1 year. For the investment option table, for the financial asset and real asset, financial asset is 66.8%, and for the real asset 33.2%. So this research, especially for the responding category of investment option, dominated by financial asset investor with 66.8%. So this is for the model result. The gap between financial literacy to investment decision, the moderation variable risk aversion, and religiosity. Okay. You can see on the screen, FL2ID is positive and significant because the significance is less than 1%. And for the risk aversions, negative and significant, but unfortunately for this aversion as a moderation, it's rejected because the significance is more than 1%. And for the religiosity is also rejected because the significance more than 1%. Negative, yeah, but maybe we can say it's significant and because the significance is less than 10%. And for the religiosity, it's rejected because the significance is more than 1%. The influence of financial literacy on investment decision. Okay, this is the short explanation about the relationship of each variable in the hypothesis. For the qualitative, okay, for the qualitative data, there are five key informants that already interviewed uh, with, with a structural question. So for the informant F11, okay, F11 for the first question is when making investment decision, what financial information or knowledge do you usually consider, and how does this influence your decision? Okay. For the informant, part 11 emphasizes the importance of considering fundamental analysis, such as a company financial statement, to assess financial health and long-term growth potential. This is for the informant F11 code. And for the F12 code, focus on evaluating the intrinsic value of an asset or company using future cash flow calculation to determine whether the asset is undervalued or overvalued. Okay. Then for the informant F13 code, F14 code, and F15 code. You can see on your screen. For the second question, when considering investing, what factor causes you to choose not to continue or reduce your investment even though you have sufficient financial knowledge? This is the answer of informant F11. Explain that they tend to discontinue or reduce investment if the investment doesn't match their risk profile, lack transparency from the company, or conflict with their personal value and ethics. Okay, this is the answer of this question number 2. And then followed by informant with code F12 state that the misalignment of investment with long-term financial goal was one of the main reasons for not continuing or reducing it. So, then continue with third question is, are there any specific instance where caution about taking risks has limited you from using your financial knowledge to invest? If yes, can you explain the circumstance? This is the answer of the informant key code with code F11 to F15. And then for the fourth question, how do your religious belief influence the way you use financial knowledge when deciding to invest? For the informant F11 state that their religious belief play a significant role in setting their investment decision. And also for the answer for the informant code F12, 13, 14. For the last of the question, can you share an experience where your religious belief play an important role in the investment decision you make? This is the answer of the informant F11. Share an experience when they decided not to invest in a food company that offered good growth prospect because the company product didn't comply with the halal principle with the This decision was based on the belief that the investment should reflect ethical and moral value, even if being missing out on financial gain. Okay? Rejected by company with haram sector, such as alcohol, gambling activities, and the others side that contrast with the religious rules. And then integration between quantitative and qualitative discussion. For the first hypothesis, okay, and I try to integrate it between quantitative and qualitative data with statistical data and the interview data analysis. This is the answer for the second hypothesis. And for the third hypothesis, you can see on the screen, and fourth hypothesis. And last five hypothesis. For the theoretical perspective, the combination of quantitative and qualitative data in this study highlights the implicit emergence of Markowitz portfolio theory and investment decision theory is as a fitting framework for interpreting investment decision making process. Okay. This theory naturally aligns with the real-world behavior and considerations shared by the informant F11 to F15. Okay. This is the theory find is naturally aligned with the real-world behavior and consideration shared by the informant F11 to F15. So, you see for the respondent perspective, you can see on the screen. And for the conclusion, okay, for the conclusion, the study explored the interaction between financial literacy, risk aversion, and religiosity in investment decision making in Indonesia through a mixed method approach. The findings of the study indicate that financial literacy plays a dominant role in investment decision making. Individuals with high financial literacy tend to make more rational and informed investment decisions, regardless of their level of religiosity or risk aversion. This suggests the importance of financial education in enhancing individual ability to manage risk and maximize the potential return from their risk. So this is the conclusion of the research. I think it's enough for this presentation of my research with the title about faith, caution, and finance, a mixed method investigation into the interplay of religiosity and risk aversion in investment choice. Okay, and the finding indicate that financial literacy and risk aversion significantly influence investment decision, with financial literacy enhancing the quality of investment decision and risk aversion encouraging more caution decision. However, the study didn't find significant evidence that risk aversion or religiosity moderate the relationship between financial literacy and investment decision. Although religiosity has a narrowly significant negative impact on investment decision, its effect is not strong, and there is no indication that religiosity or risk aversion influence significantly how financial literacy affects investment decision. I think enough for today. Thank you very much for your attention, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.